Virginia. It started out as a cold day, but the sun is trying to peek out as the Flames take on the Knights of UCF. I'm Kyle Vaught. Alongside me is Pat Strawn, and man, we are about to set off on some great men's collegiate lacrosse in the season opener of the MCLA for both of these teams. Of course, UCF, John Brady, they call him JD.
Yeah, absolutely. John Brady, he's your leading returner as far as points for this team, and they're expecting big things for him. I mean, the big man is going to be able to have to harass the long poles of the Flames all day, especially for them to start the year off with a win. He's going to be a focal point of that offense for the Knights.
For the Flames, you got Sam Gregory, number 2.
Yeah, absolutely. Sam Gregory had a phenomenal year last year, finalist for the SCLC Offensive Player of the Year, and he showed why, doing excellent work. Got All-American candidacy, was
off here in Lynchburg, as really this is one of those sports that right off the goals, I think that psychologically that's going to affect the timing and the play. You see another move inside, a low shot, and that's a goal. Impressive. Right off the bench now, working outside, moving into the attack box. He really has been somebody who's been great. There's another shot over Timothy Durst, but Shiloh's able to control it. Now McKeever comes up. Here's right in front of the net, and that's going to be a goal for UCF. Number 21, we talked 8:03. Look at this replay. He comes up and he kind of ducks behind everybody. A great pickup here from number 20. You see him get it, 42, excuse me. He gets it over to Brady. Brady just goes high and over.
Had a little bit of a slow start defensively, but they're starting to find their groove, not allowing the shots to come easy for the Flames. And then offensively, they were getting it. And then as I talk, Derek Esch.
And found their defensive. Watch this time and space that he creates from this move right here. He takes a step, moves, and then he has all of that room. He's able to get that arm around. That's just an important
situation here. If they're able to score here, they'll still get the man advantage penalty. And boy, getting crushed.
And there's another penalty. Yeah, comes in and just absolutely rails Chase Wright. I mean, no mercy. Second quarter, Flames lead 3-1. Move by Gregory, trying to create some space, gets that over to Pinnell. He takes an overhand shot, low and in. Goal number.
Great job from Gregory at the top of the box. Finds Pinnell. Pinnell has a fake shot and then nice bouncing shot.
They were rushing in. They wanted that one. Good pass. Here's a shot. And that went just wide, but they stayed in. We've got a diving shot.
It's waved out. This is a wild sequence here.
All right, that goes
Another
just wide.
Yeah, that's off the post. Britton gets back, does that diving shot rule that we talked about. He gets knocked in, and then Pinnell, he picks it up. That's Harriman's third save. You know, he hasn't been tested too many times, but when he has been able to make plays happen.
And look at this replay, because I lost sight of the ball, and I think so did Cacciatore. You see him come in, looks like his offhand, and it bounces off Cacciatore's ankle.
Boy, great play drawn up. Caleb Britton, Joe, just a little too high on the shot.
Cameron play here. I mean, this is one of those where you're moving, and as you know, somebody who's played lacrosse, to make that shot, getting around the defender, and then
that's the second here.
You see Britton, he was reeling for that shot to be an overhead. And I don't know how Gregory just scooped that up and got through. And that's a shot by Pinnell, and that's number 4. Number 4. Flames look like they didn't stop their momentum from last year. They made it all the way into the MCLA Nationals. Win McKeever coming up, trying to get it through, and Britton with a double.
Players trying to dive in front, unable to get to it, even though they keep possession, but end up taking Harriman out on the play.
JD Brady, as we were just talking about it, he's our impact. The body and the power. He comes up and then over and then goes low on Harriman. I mean, that's a very impressive move. You know, when you need a goal to have somebody like half the rest of the season, I mean, they're only going to develop even more because you get Carter Elliott back. It's going to, you know, look even better as they get going. That goes behind Gregory's at the X, really trying to create anything. He gets around, takes an overhead shot, and for the last few years, you see it go down to the X. And he makes this little move right here. That little pump gave him that little bit more time and space, and then to get up high and then keep it up high. Normally when the player goes up high like that, they like to bring it down low. Maybe hit a bounce shot, throw it around the ankles. You know.
So for the Knights, doing everything they can to force the turnover, but ain't able to. And now here come the Flames.
And Ash,
as you see for the Knights, and take another look at it. We're just waiting patiently. Ash, wide open lane.
yeah,
No
he
one's
had
even
all
there.
the time and space. I thought it was first time I've seen him come all the way back out. He usually is strong around the crease as he gets and works his way all the way back around the crease and gets that right over Harriman.
Boy,
And
Brady.
back of his stick almost, and spins around, and good defense by Tim O'Brien, and he just gets harassed by
Play.
see the replay. Mickle just doesn't give up. He says, look, if you're going to take the ball away from us, I'm going to keep moving. And then Ash making a man miss. He's got a little bit of time and space. That's covered up quickly. Takes a shot off the bar, and this time it's going in. Seconds. 10 seconds left in the shot clock. And a big hit by O'Connor. And there's another flag. So we're going to see.
Put a couple on the board.
We'll see here. And it might be, as we look at the replay, it might be the 5 steps. And did he apply to
One guy out right now.
the first one right there? It looked like the stick just clipped the leg. And now the Flames are going to take a timeout. You see Lucas come in. And you see the movement. White already attacking that one. A great save by Harriman. And you see Keene now coming in there. And UCF just barely got that ball back. And here's a shot. What a save by Harriman.
2 big saves by Harriman, and he clears this one out all the way to the other. Maybe you got a guy on the back end who might be able to come in and give you some relief.
Esch with a shot low. Another goal by Derek Esch. 58.2. Esch kind of made the move. It looked like he was going to slip, and then he just had the space right here. Looked like he beat out Adam. Have to get a shot off and do something here. They're now working it inside and just swallowed up.
Oh, wow.
And somehow that bounce.
Only going into the last quarter as guy gets taken down, and as he's falling, doesn't really get the chance to generate much of a shot.
That's close to Anthony Donato. It looked like, that could have possibly been a goal.
Seconds left though here on the man advantage, and Brady, nice shot, and boy, that one. Able to make the initial save was Reynolds, but unfortunately just...
You see him come around. It just went off the stick. And
offensive possession, because Knights so far this half have had most of the offensive possession. And wow, and an error. Look.
The quarter two, how they were going to respond as that just kind of like leaked through. You're absolutely right. That looked like a pass. It was really low. Clears things out. And we were talking about, the offense of the Flames as Britton now comes up, tries to dish it to Shire. Shire with the shot and a goal. So Britton just kind of one-handed dish. And Shire, Carter throwing it to Cahill, and that's Cahill making his name known with a low shot on some defensive movement at this point. Really just trying to create some stops, and there's Aguilar. That is definitely another change that happened that I didn't pick up on. You see this rocket shot, and that's right open, gets it. Now he's moving on a 3v2 as that's a Connor. And Cahill is in there, number 48, and that's Elijah Britton going low 5-hole.
Trying to get things done.
When it rains, it pours. 5-hole right on Barrett's. Hanging on. Pushing through. And Brady now, the one-man wrecking crew.
Trying to get things going for him, Brady. Just showing that size of his. Boy, that has been a mismatch for, fortunately, Flames defense.
Able to sound as good as we sound. Everybody on the crew, the camera workers, the audio, as the final score of today's game, 17-6, the Flames coming out in their opening game of the season, and they showed out.
It's already. Just wait till they get in midseason form and also get one of their other big guns in Carter Elliott back.
It's definitely going to be a good season. So, for Pat Strawn, I'm Kyle Pott, saying so long from Lynchburg. The final score is Liberty 17, UCF 6.